So I don't know if you guys know this, but recently my crew and I went to Candlewood Lake to go fishing, and we noticed something very peculiar there. We noticed that the pollution in Candlewood Lake is getting much worse. In fact, we went out there and we brought a camera crew with us. Let's take a look. So ladies and gentlemen, next up we have our very own principal here with us tonight. So please give a warm welcome for your favorite principal and mine, Miss Mariana Coelho.
Thanks for letting me on the front.
So Ms. Coelho, as many of us in the audience here know, you're retiring this year.
I am.
So I assume that there have been some interesting experiences that you've had over the course of your career here at New Franklin High School.
I would say so, yes.
Would you like to tell us kind of a summary of your experience, or maybe something that happened to you while you're here at New Fairfield High School that stuck out to you?
Well, I spent my 50th birthday at a prom, and very few people who turn 50 can actually say they were at a prom. And still shopping for prom dresses after 29 proms. So that's good. What are some of the other crazy things that have happened to me? A lot of crazy things. I have probably heard every excuse that students could possibly come up with. I mean, really. I mean, the excuses are unbelievable. And when I was assistant principal, I always say that the kids in New Fairfield are so polite that when you hand them a detention slip, they actually say thank you. And it's the most amazing thing. You're suspended for a day, thank you. You have attention Saturday, thank you. But I've had a lot of great experiences in New Fairfield. And
Do you have a favorite memory while you were here?
Favorite memory while I was here? There's just so many. I think my favorite memories, I really have to say, are when I've had students who have really struggled, and then they've come back, or at the senior year, that they, that they've been successful and they've turned it around. And I can remember one girl, this was a number of years ago, and she had a tough time in high school. And when she got the invitation to Scholars Night, she came to me and said, "Is this for real?" And she really did get a scholarship, and she had turned her whole life around in the 4 years that she was here. So that memory really stuck with me.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So would you say that that is the most rewarding part of being a principal, or what do you think is the most rewarding part, or your favorite part of being a
The favorite part of being a principal, and I've always loved teenagers, and I love teaching teenagers. I loved being, and you're always a teacher first, not an administrator first, always a teacher, is that it's wonderful to be around students and to be around people who are about to take off in their lives. And there's nothing like it. You know, like all my students, especially when I stand at graduation and I'm looking out at the class and I'm thinking, these people are about to fly and to start their lives. And it's exciting to be around that kind of energy. So I think that's the most special thing to me.
So I'm going to turn this to a little more personal note. What do you like to do in your free time? What do you do? What do you
I don't have a lot of free time, because when you're a principal, just in case anyone's ever interested in becoming a principal, you will have no life. But what I like to do in my free time, I'm a rabid Patriots football fan, a football fan, period. So
Any Patriots people in the house tonight? No? Nobody? Okay.
Anyway, but I'm a huge football fan. I'll watch anyone play football, so I love doing that. I have a niece and nephew who I adore and I like to spend time with. I just like to just be at my house and doing things, walking, kind of stuff.
That's good. That's good. So you're going to leave next year, unfortunately.
I'm leaving this year.
This year, yeah, for next year, yeah. What are you going to miss most about New Fairfield High School?
I think what I'm going to miss most is when you're around young people all the time, it keeps you young. You know, that energy. I mean, every year there's a whole new group of kids that come around, and I'm going to miss that. I'm going to be, as a matter of fact, I went to a party recently, and everyone was old. And I realized they're my age. And I thought, oh, they look old. They act old. And I thought, I don't act that way because I'm always around young people. Like, no one wants to hear about your medical problems or your retirement accounts and, where you're going to, what next Viking cruise you're taking. And no one wants to hear that, when you're around young people all the time. So I think I'm going to miss that the absolute most. I know that I'm going to miss that.
Okay. So, over the years, you've dealt with many high school students, such as myself.
Yes.
And once you were a high school student yourself.
I was.
What were you like when you were a high school student?
The fact that I have 3 college degrees would shock my my high school guidance counselor. I was one of those students, the nightmare student who you have to prove to me why I'm learning this and when am I going to use this. And I was, I'll just tell you one quick story about my school experience. When I was in 5th grade, I remember Mr. Felber telling my mother, it doesn't matter where I move Mariana, she makes friends with the person next to her. So I was one of those chatty Cathys who like to talk and
so
do that kind of
really
stuff.
Changed,
No, nothing has absolutely changed. If you know me, if I'm in a group of people, I'm going to be talking to the person next to me. So that's just the way I am. But I've paid for it dearly as a teacher because I had chatty Cathys in my class. So I paid for all of those chatting.
All right, so this year, the seniors at New Fairfield High School, for a senior prank, they tried to break into the swimming pool, I believe,
Yes.
and all jump in the swimming pool at the same time.
Yes.
I've been told that didn't work out, but my question is this. When you were a high school student, was that a thing? Did you have a senior prank?
We did not, because in those days our parents would kill us.
Oh, okay.
What we had in our day was senior skip day. That's what we had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you a senior skipper?
No, because I told my father about senior skip day. He said, well, is there school tomorrow? And I said, yes. And he said, well, I guess you'll have to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I did not do senior skip day.
That's exactly what my dad said. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Ms. Coelho, I'd like to say on behalf of all of the student body that we're going to miss you very much. We love you here at New Fairfield High School. And but before you go, I'd like to show you a quick video. I don't know if you've known this, but at a high school, a student did something for their high school talent show, I believe, and he flipped a water bottle. So we have a video. Let's roll the video. All right, so if you're ready to do this,
I am ready.
We have a game prepared. Are you ready to play the water bottle flip challenge?
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, so the first item we have is going to be a water bottle.
Okay.
Check this out.
Okay. And we have to
Go
flip
first.
it?
Yeah, so if you flip it on the table and it lands, you get 3 points.
Yeah, okay.
If you flip it on the table and it stays on the table, you get 1 point.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, I have to try to beat that. One more. Next, we have.
Oh, wow. This is awesome. Okay.
So you're a Coke, not Pepsi.
I'm Pepsi.
You're a Pepsi. You can go next.
Okay, thanks. Did you practice this?
I have not.
Really? I don't believe it. I'm going to hit either one of you. Just like, be careful. Neither one of us is really good at
Yeah,
this.
we're not
Like, if I were the host, I would have picked like a game I was really good at.
All right, next we have a box of cereal.
My favorite as a kid, Frosted Flakes.
Flakes. All right.
Right.
You can go.
No, you go.
All right. So are we trying to land it up face forward like this? No, you have to do it up. All right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Next up, we'll go with the pizzas.
Uh-oh. This could be really bad for the people in front.
All right. Are we going with the whole plate? Or just the
I'm flipping this
You gotta flip it.
on the plate. Okay.
You go.
Okay. Can I hold it? Can I hold the
I
crust?
don't know. I don't know the technique. I
Okay.
haven't practiced this.
This is gonna be bad. Okay, guys? It's gonna be really bad.
Oh, 3 points. All right. All right. Next, we have a pair of shoes. Those pair of shoes.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. All right, here we go. And finally, to show a little support from the Rebels, we have Rebels hat to flip here. All right, so we gotta flip it and land the hat. All right, you go. You go. All right, thank you everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Coelho.